The feminist culture wants you to believe you're just barefoot, pregnant, it's just slave work.
How does a woman show you that she deserves to be a priority? She has to do things to earn it.
So studies are showing parents, they spend around 30 minutes a day with their children.
This is why people don't want to be a trad wife, because you just decided for yourself.
Well, no,
My wife will do this. Have we discussed it? No. Does she have passion for it? No. But I be seeing her do stuff, so I'm gonna make her have a job.
It's like.
I'm a culture shaper. This ain't fake, this is live. I'm a culture shaper.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Kultur Shaper Podcast, Black People Shaper Podcast, where we be black and we love Jesus. I'm dezlovesburgers.
I'm Thomas Salisbury.
Gang. Last night, my car got declined twice.
Yeah.
At Taco Bell.
I almost forgot.
My car got declined twice at Taco Bell, gang. And then you better make fun of me today like it wasn't a soft moment.
So it's the way I found out. I wasn't with him. It was 10 o'clock at night. I only saw the message that he sent in ClickUp in our chat talking about some. It didn't even say like, bro, my card declined, like the company card declined. Did you use it? It was just my card declined at Taco Bell.
No, it wasn't even mine. It was card declined twice Taco Bell.
Card declined twice at Taco Bell. It was such a pivotal moment, bro. I had to tell somebody.
I needed everybody to know. But okay, let me clarify.
Card declined twice at
It wasn't the same card twice. It was two cards got declined at Taco Bell. Okay? And it was the most embarrassing moment, and I have never like flexed my account in front of somebody before.
That's so crazy.
Until last night. I had to show.
Did you have the money? You showed it to the lady?
No, I showed it to the girl on the phone with.
Okay.
Because I was like, can I show you because I need somebody to know, like I'm not broke.
But this isn't true. Because we have done this in the past once before at 7-Eleven, bro. Come on now.
I know, and I told her that story, bro. That was a while. That was so long ago. Okay, that was so long ago.
For context, Dez was trying to buy a Slurpee from 7-Eleven or something like that, and it just kept declining. Bro, I had to show.
I was like, listen, I promise you. But mind you, it was like the total was like 207. I had like 211 in my account. Like it wasn't like I had bread. Like I just had enough. But like I had enough to. It should have been going through. I don't know what happened. No. I was like, y'all charging a holding fee, like
McDonald's, bro. Like,
but yeah, so
oh my
total was $17. And then let me tell you, bro, it was embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie, it was embarrassing. Like I just wanted to throw a sack of money at him because I was pissed off, bro. Like, so he gave me the food, whatever, told me a total, I have to give him the card, and then he gave me the card back, give me the food, and I'm about to pull off. I'm like, man, no fire sauce in here. So I'm like, go to him the food, and then I'm like, get some more fire sauce. So he takes it, and then he was like, you didn't pay yet. And I'm like, you just gave me my car back. He was like, he said you didn't pay. He's like, maybe the machine tripping. Hey, the machine I think might be tripping. Can you come try this dude's car? I said, okay, cool. He's swiping. No bueno. He goes to the other one in front.
No bueno.
No bueno.
He's Mexican coworker.
I'm like, Give me the car back.
It's strange.
I'm like, there's money on there.
Yeah.
But maybe it's my debit card. Maybe it's locked. Maybe it's...
You gotta play it off.
It's my Navy...
You gotta play it off.
I wasn't playing it off.
You gotta be like, oh man, my man, try this car. This one expired.
Anyway, let me finish my story because you're trying to make it seem like I was lying, and I wasn't.
My bad. Looks like.
It's my Navy Federal. I don't use my Navy Federal like that. So I'm like, maybe, I don't know. Maybe it was declined for fraud or something. I really don't use it like that. It's just my backup card because I didn't have my phone was there for my Apple Pay. My main card was on Apple Pay. So I'm like, okay, let me use my credit card.
Dang.
Okay. So I pull out my credit card, give it to him. Goes back. Oh, man, it say decline. I'm like, he's like, I'm not trying to be mean. I promise, man. I mean, it's okay. It's okay.
Whoa.
Now I'm pissed off.
Whoa.
Because why are you trying to console me, Taco Bell worker? The way I ate, he shot my ego.
That was crazy.
I really was looking at him and say, do you see the car I'm in? Do you know who I am?
He's like, bro, if you just want to drive off, I ain't even gonna say nothing for real.
And so he was really, and I was like, I said, I promise I got money. I'm not mad. He's like, man, listen, I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. I'm like, you're making it worse.
It makes it seem like you don't believe me. Do you believe me?
Like, it took everything in me to not show my account because I was just like, why are you trying to console me? Okay, so it was a rough time. I just canceled the order and I pulled off and I sat and I was looking at my account and I'm like, is there no money in there? Like, did somebody steal all of my money? You know, sometimes like, I don't know, like when I first started working in the real world, I used to have to check my account right when I got paid, and I would check it every once in a while just like to make sure they actually paid me. And the buddy was there. Like the buddy was there, like, you know, I had a fear of maybe I would wake up one day and somebody took all of my money. Like, I don't know if you ever had that, like when you first started getting into baking and stuff, getting your own money. Like, you know, somebody gonna steal my money.
Make sure real quick.
So it was like, that was me last night. I had to make sure. Maybe somebody stole all of my money. I checked. It's still bread in there.
Yeah.
Credit card, bank account, Navy Federal account, savings account. All got money in it.
Yeah.
All got money in it. How?
I'm just trying to think, like maybe like you had them Amazon purchases. We saw those. You like buy some stuff from Amazon in bulk beforehand, and then Navy Federal was like, whoa.
So I don't know what happened still to this day, actually.
Must have to this day, like it was yesterday.
Yeah, I did. So sorry. So I don't know what happened until this morning still. But I did go, and what I tried to do is I got my debit card and I put it on Cash App, and I tried to add money to Cash App, and it got declined. Okay. So it made me feel a little bit better knowing like he wasn't playing with me, and then like it is something, you know what I mean? Like I saw for myself. Yeah. And then obviously you saw this morning I woke up and then one of my Amazon purchases got declined. So I gotta still figure it out. I just ended up using my other card. Yeah. And then I went to Cane's and used my other card at Cane's. I'm paying everything.
He got mad too. His Cane's sauce on the floor in the kitchen.
His Cane's, it was a lot. It was a long night last night. Like it was, I didn't want Cane's. I wanted Taco Bell, and the Cane's is farther than the Taco Bell. So it was just a lot going on. I wanted Taco Bell, and like now I'm embarrassed to go back to the Taco Bell.
Yeah, it's gonna be the same dude.
Because now I'm like, it is always the same dude, and now I'm like, when I go and he sees me, like, is he gonna be like, we went through this time? Because if he says that, bro,
I will run my car to the front of this Taco Bell.
Okay, what's like, how should he address it? He just act normal.
He just act like he never seen you before, to be honest.
Actually, nah. That's not enough for my ego.
Well, you want him to acknowledge it?
No, I want him to stroke my ego a little bit. What could he say? I knew you had it. I knew
it was tripping. The machines, they be tweaking sometimes. I see the car you drive.
So you think...
I see the watch.
Hey, what do you think he would do like if I went back again and he got declined? Probably would pretend like he did it. If it was me, I was a worker, and somebody came back like the next day and said decline, I gotta let her have it.
He's looking you in the eyes, you look...
It's just like you swipe it and it gets... Thank you. I'm gonna write a receipt with my hands. He was like, what, my receipt?
See, we had a receipt paper.
Yeah, bro.
So
I just wrote it.
It's your thing.
Yeah, just get out. Anyway, so that was my story about getting declined at Taco Bell.
Car got declined.
Today we're supposed to be talking about why I don't want to stay at home wife.
Yeah. This is one that's been long in the making. We said it was going to be the next episode, but we kind of skipped it. But this is really important that we have to address it today on this episode.
Yeah. You drew so much urgency to it, like
because it just doesn't make sense to me. Maybe you can like change my mind, probably.
Yeah, so
it just doesn't make sense. That's peak relationship. Imagine that you just got bread. Your wife, the tenderness of your beautiful, loving wife, she gets to just stay home, protected from the earth. Doesn't have to go out and face the nastiness of the universe. She can just stay at the crib if she wants to.
That's big one is because you're cynical. So
I'm not a cynic.
You're definitely.
I'm not a cynic. Maybe I am.
If I'm the first person that's ever told you you're a cynic.
I'm gassing it a bit.
Wait, you never heard you're a cynic before?
I've never heard that I was a cynic. Wow. I've heard that like you're being negative. Maybe I heard that before, but never like you're a cynic. That's the type of person you are.
You're a pessimistic person.
I'm not pessimistic.
You see the worst in the world.
I don't see the worst in the world. What I do see are things that need to be corrected, but I also enjoy the world. I'm not just some stickler.
You think everything needs to be corrected. That's like the root of your depression.
Everything. I'm not depressed.
All right. Sensitive topic alert. Sensitive topic alert.
Anger issues. I'm fucking gonna kill you. I'm sorry. I'm working it out with Dr. Friedland, so.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, he's special.
Bro, it's on y'all fix my life. Like, okay, so I don't want to stay at home wife. Let me clarify what I mean,
please.
Even though it's actually straightforward, I don't want a woman who desires to be a stay at home wife.
Okay.
Now, what I do want is to make enough money to be able to offer that option. You don't have to work, and if you do go to work, you don't have to worry about working a job that is taxing. You don't have to worry about like, oh, I gotta go make ends meet. I had a coworker who I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? Shorty was on that. Hold on. You know what I'm saying? Shorty was on that. She was that. And she married. And I know this, bro.
Take my dad back.
No, listen, because I wouldn't know she married except for when I seen the ring. And I thought, I was like, you're engaged? Because like, there's no way you live like you live and you have a husband. You're married for 13 years.
Oh, wow. She
always talked about her son. Me and my son. She works 2 jobs. Why? Because I want to take me and my son to Japan. Me and my son. Yeah. It's never my family. And she has a stepkid who's 18. They still is at home, but does not talk about him or her husband like ever. Just about me and my son. That, working 2 jobs, I wish my wife would have to work 2 jobs. The way I would feel like so little of a man, and mind you, it's not like she's stepping up for the next 3 months. Like, this is her thing. Like, she's been working 2 jobs. And it's because there's things in her life that he can't afford. We're talking like bottom tier man.
Now we see why she always talks about him, or she never talks about him.
Right, F tier man. So, like, I don't want that, right? Mm-hmm. I do want to be able to make enough to where my wife does not have to work. However,
she just doesn't choose the option.
I want a woman who desires to be a hard worker.
Bro, what's a grinder?
And I kind of felt that way up until this most recent girl that I talked to. That was when I knew I couldn't do it. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking about, this is me speaking to men who are younger in their dating process and maybe don't have much experience, maybe don't know what they want in a woman. I'll say that a woman who is 19 fantasizing about being a stay-at-home wife, run. That's my advice. Because you mean to tell me that's your vision for your life? I'm disappointed.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed. I'm disgusted. I'm good.
Is there a line between, she says, it's like, can it be a play on semantics where it's like, I want to be a stay-at-home mother? Would that give a grace? Oh, God, really?
I don't want a woman who desires to do nothing.
Okay.
I want your motherhood and so your wifehood and motherhood should be secondary and tertiary to you as a woman.
Okay.
You are a woman first. What age do you plan on getting married? If your life is to be a stay-at-home wife, a stay-at-home mom, you better be married by 17. 16.
Word. 16.
You gotta, as soon as it's legal, have your mama come to the courthouse with you. Because what were you doing? What did you do after high school?
Word.
What could you have done? If your dream is to be a stay-at-home wife, what could you have done? Okay, let's say you went to college. What did you go to college for? To see the men? You went to be looked at. Okay, you got your little degree in what? Environmental studies. I got my degree in the history of art.
Yeah.
Okay, they do what? Oh, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. Mm-hmm. It's like, I have met people, I'm like, okay, I see the vibe. You're just working long enough until a man comes and saves you. No bueno, I'm good. I'm good. I want a woman with a passion and I want a woman with desires. I want a woman with a dream.
I can see that. So, this kind of brings us into the scripture for today.
Okay, so the scripture is Proverbs 31.
Everybody wants to get their Proverbs 31 woman.
I don't think so.
What?
People do not want a Proverbs 31 woman because a Proverbs 31 woman is not how... A Proverbs 31 woman does not fit into the natural construct of society right now.
Read that.
Proverbs 31, let's start with 10. Mm-hmm. Who can find a wife of noble character? She is far more precious than jewels. The heart of her husband trusts in her, and he will not lack anything good. She rewards him with good, not evil, all the days of her life. This sounds like a good woman, right? Oh my God. She talk good, you know what I'm saying?
Rewarding me with good.
She probably rubbing on your feet a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
You slump down your chair, she give you a look.
Yeah, she gonna put her tongue between your toes, you know what I'm saying? Didn't even take a shower, right? Sorry. She selects wool and flax and works with willing hands.
She's in Proverbs 32.
You can't make that joke because you just like.
Nah, I mean,
you can't. Thomas was like, I know Proverbs 32 though.
Don't do that to me. I made a joke for clarity's sake. I made a joke that the noble man is in Proverbs 32. That's what the joke.
And then that's how bro found out there's no Proverbs 32.
I knew there was. Well, I didn't know there was, but I didn't. Okay. I made the joke that there was a Proverbs 32. I I didn't. To be fair, I didn't know how many books were in Proverbs in the first place. So if that clarifies it up, I just made the joke.
There's no books in Proverbs. Proverbs is the book. Bro's fighting for his life.
Oh my God, I'm going down. This is ridiculous.
Bro is fighting for his life.
Never mind.
So let's go to number 13. This is where it starts. You read it. 31:13.
She selects wool and flax and works with willing hands.
All right. So what does she do it?
She's working.
In the field.
She's working. Well, wool and, I don't know what wool and flax is. When you say wool and flax,
she's out in the agriculture.
What is flax?
It's a plant.
Word.
Like flax seeds.
She works with wool and flax. Does that make clothing? I always thought that was the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
so she's sewing. She at the spool or
gang, no. Like she's out in the fields.
Okay.
She's getting it.
Yeah, she's getting it.
She's a working woman.
Yes. We are in agreement. Yes.
No, we're not in agreement.
Yes, we are.
She's a business owner.
Yes. We're here.
We're not here.
No, we are. I promise you we are.
I promise you we're not.
Because so this is gonna get into what the world, we talk about like the feminist culture and all that, what they define as.
So you put women distort what a stay-at-home wife actually looks like.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So we talked about Proverbs 31. She is working. She does something.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when we're looking at that, this isn't like going off and working at a 9 to 5 or whatever the case may be. She's making money for the household. That doesn't necessarily mean you got to be at the office. That doesn't necessarily mean you got to be in the cubicle, or whatever the case may be. This could mean you're working in your home and taking care of that section while making money. So the dream that I have, I'm like, dude, I'm going out and I'm working, I'm doing my thing. I would love if you were just like here and you were managing like a clothing brand or something like that.
So
you're managing like some type of online business.
I got a bone to pick with that one though.
Word.
Because keep going.
Listen, I just feel
I'm trying to get my thoughts together without like trying to be like too specific.
Okay,
like,
so
I don't want to like talk about you.
So let me break it down to like the feminist worldview.
Okay.
I said this in the car earlier. The feminist culture wants you to believe, and this is how they kind of deter women from living a certain like traditional lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
They want you to believe you're just barefoot, pregnant, walking around, changing 30 diapers a day, making sandwiches all day.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they want you to believe. It's just slave work. It's, oh my gosh, your husband gets home, you got to make the food for him, and you got to cater to him, and blah, 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 got to be a slave. Whereas that is not what the traditional lifestyle is.
But no,
at all.
Tom, that is what a stay-at-home wife is, though.
Not necessarily.
It is because, okay, so now I kind of got my thoughts a little bit. So specific to what you were saying, you described a woman with a full-time job who's just an entrepreneur. And I'm not a fan of that woman also taking care of the home as a stay-at-home wife. Let's go a little more specific because you mentioned parenting. So
Okay.
Stay-at-home mom. I do not think it's fair for a woman to be a stay-at-home mom full-time by herself and also be expected to work. You're saying it's your vision for her to be a business owner and have these dreams and aspirations. Those two things don't go together, in my opinion, because I feel like the type of person who is going to wake up, grow, and run a business is not the one who... You're describing a very hard-working woman. And a woman who works that hard does not want to be at home.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to get at.
Okay.
Because that's a lot. That's a lot. Like, really being a mom, especially for formative years, for toddlers and whatnot, that could be a full-time job. And so I think it's also important, and we can get into this a little bit later, so put a pin in it, the importance of a man in the child's life. Because women do not raise kids, men are supposed to.
Exactly.
That's biblical. And it's too often that society, when we go with stay-at-home moms, yes, it might not be barefoot and you just crank it out, baby, just come here, come lay down, I says lay down, make another baby, and then go get away from me. Yeah, we're talking about make my food. It might not be that. But the primary proponent of a child's upbringing should be the father. So why is it so strong that we have stay-at-home mothers?
Okay.
Why does that make sense?
And
in the next episode, we're going to talk about some fatherless behavior, right?
Yeah.
So tune in for next week.
We gotta get quick call to action.
Yeah,
call to action.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So it's gonna be a transition.
Yeah.
So we're gonna end with talking about the father's place, and then next we talk about fatherlessness.
Yeah. So I think when it comes to the stay-at-home mother type of section of the life, right? For couples, what would be the alternative to that? So studies are showing that parents are they spend around 30 minutes a day with their children, right? They get them dressed for school, they off, boom, they there for 6 hours, 7 hours, whatever. Then dad goes to work, he there for 9 hours. And then mom goes to work, she there for 6, 7 hours.
6, 7.
I'm sorry. And then they come back after the end of the day, everybody gets their food, they go in their rooms, and they go to sleep, they do the same thing over and over again. And then maybe Saturday and Sunday, they'll kick it for a little bit. But 30 minutes is like the average time.
Okay.
That's the alternative. Is that really a life that we want to promote? They just go off to school and they get taught whatever, blah, 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 and they come back in the house. It's like, is 30 minutes a day even enough to be able to train your kids up in the way they should go? That's my concern.
So that's a great question. I feel like that is definitely a whole other topic because the only alternative to what you're saying is you're almost insinuating that homeschool needs to be the main option.
You know how I feel about homeschool. Okay, but that's preferential.
Yeah, it could be preferential for sure, but that's the only way to solve that whole 30 minutes thing is, well, and that's person to person because I used to spend way more than 30 minutes a day with my niece and nephew when I lived with them. And I didn't make them. So that's just poor parenting. And maybe it needs to be addressed that it's the average is poor parenting. And then also too, it's like who's involved in these studies? Like that's my thing with studies. Numbers can do whatever you want them to do. Numbers will do whatever you want them to do. So that's why I'm listening to that nonsense. I'm like, how many Christians are in the studies? How many ones who are not just Christian, claim to be Christian, but how many ones are the ones that are in a small group that are, you know what I'm saying? Because
you want to see if it's Christian.
I couldn't have spent 30 minutes a day with my mom growing up. My mom worked my formative years, she worked 2 jobs and was in her master's program. And I spent way more than 30 minutes a day with her.
Word?
I did. Now, I remember going through a season in my life where I felt like I never got to see her anymore. And that was when she was really, really working a lot.
Yeah.
And I felt so bad, like now I look back. But when I wasn't with her, she made me go do stuff. She made me hang out the barbershop. She made me go in, I was in football practice and I would leave there and then go to the church and then leave there and go sit with my grandma. And then I was like so busy. So the times that I was not around my mom and I wasn't getting parented, she kept me busy in stuff.
That was intentionality. But you still weren't like face-to-face interacting. Like I wasn't watching a movie, I wasn't learning, we weren't reading with her or whatever the case may be. And it just brings it back to the average.
So, okay.
I feel like anybody in our circles, it was kind of the same way.
So, okay. And so that leads me then to, I don't believe that being a stay-at-home mom is a solution. I don't think that if my mom had a man and she was staying at home, that would have solved or changed anything or made my life be more fruitful. I'm looking at my whole stance is, my whole claim is that the qualities that I would want in a woman make up a woman who would not want to stay at home.
Yeah.
It would be like pulling teeth to get her to stay at home for the first 2-3 years of a child being born. And if we got 3 kids by the third one, she like, listen, I did this twice already. I ain't about to be here too long for this one.
Yeah.
He get about a month and a half. We send him off. Send him to granny.
Yeah.
That's the type of woman, and I want that to be her. And I'm like, no, can you just please, and we gotta talk it out.
About watching the baby.
Yes. About not going to work.
It's like, no, I gotta get to work. It's like, bro, he needs breast milk. He's like,
listen. I'm gonna pump before
I'll pump before I go.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
And then we got right here.
I'm like, dang.
We got right here. So let's talk about this. So,
where we at?
15.
We just
31:15. She rises while it is still night and provides food for her household and portions for her female servants.
So she getting up at the crack of dawn.
She gets up early to make sure. So I don't even making a joke about the breast milk, but that's even in the Bible. That's a trust right there. I'm gonna pump before I go. I'm gonna make sure the household got food.
She up.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure that so-and-so got his egg sandwich and I'll make sure the baby got the breast milk.
Yeah.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
I want a woman who's gonna get out there and grind.
Yeah. I will say, and we can keep reading, we're still on primarily working for the household. So I understand the man brings money, he brings back to the household, but it's like back in those times, he was working for a farm, he's slaving in someone else's field, and then coming back in for her. But with what she's talking about, it's all in the household. And then I'm gonna go out and go the wool and the flax and bring it back to the crib.
He's not. That's not what they're talking about.
Word.
You putting your own interpretation in there.
Oh Lord.
What kind of woman? Think about it. Why would the woman have access to her own field, to her own servants, and the man is going to work for someone else?
Well, I don't know. She just said that he was what's her name, but I would imagine that.
Just think about it logically.
Okay.
She owns fields and has servants. Why would he not have the same if they're married?
Wait, so let me go back, because this is this is talking about in the context of a marriage. The heart of her husband, yeah. Okay. I didn't see the part about that though. About him. So he could be doing his thing. I guess I don't want to. Never mind. I don't want to. What's the opposite of exegete?
Eisegesis.
I don't want to eisegete it.
Eisegete it.
Eisegete it. Yeah.
Even though it's not really a word.
I don't want to eisegete it.
Yeah.
You know.
Eisegesis is not really a word.
But okay, let's keep reading. Let's keep reading, because I don't want it to like reinforce what I have in my head. Let me see, where were we at? 15? She rises in the night, provides, and 16. She evaluates a field and buys it. She plants a vineyard with her earnings. She draws on her strength and reveals that her arms are strong.
Listen.
She sees that her profits.
Her arms are strong. She ain't no
reveals that her arms.
She ain't no weak, wimpy woman. I don't want no soft little pretty thing.
Yeah, she never asked you to go to the car 10 times to go take 10 trips to bring in back stupid milk. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I just, it's pet peeve of mine.
Anyway, number 18.
Like, you can't bring in one thing, bro?
Oh, okay.
She sees that her profits are good and her lamp never goes out at night. She extends her hands to the spinning staff and her hands hold spindle. Her hands reach out to the poor and she extends her hands to the needy. She is not afraid for her household when it snows, for all in her household are doubly clothed. Doubly clothed, whoops. She makes her own bed coverings. Her clothing is fine linen and purple. Her husband is known at the city gates where he sits among the elders of the land.
Pause.
Okay.
Pause. We got a bad mamma jamma of a woman here. Her clothing is fine linen and purple. Royalty. Mm-hmm. She got bread. She make her own stuff. She got her own car. She got her own house. She a bad bro. Yeah, sit down. This is her. She is who Webby was talking about.
Yeah.
And the Lil Boosie remix. Okay? Her hand reaches out to the poor and she extends her hands to the needy. She got her own. How is she helping the poor if she does not have her own? She must have her own. 31:23 says her husband is known at the city gates where he sits among the elders of the land. Her husband is worth something. Her husband is a good man. Her husband is established, which I think is another prerequisite of a man, even though we're talking about wives.
Yeah,
that
but
is a prerequisite. The prerequisite is this is her husband though.
Yeah.
So
he's known in the community.
So again, this is not the type of man that's gonna go work for someone else, that's gonna go in, well, I'm out here working these shifts. No, the man is just as smart as she is.
Word.
This is why she's able to do that.
He said he sits among the elders of the land. What does this even mean?
Sits among the elders. He out there with them. Mm-hmm. He out there with them folks. Keep going.
She makes and sells linen garments. She delivers belts to the merchants. Strength and honor are her clothing, and she can laugh at a time to come. At the time to come. Her mouth speaks wisdom, and loving instruction is on her tongue. She watches over the activities of her household and is never idle.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Her children, all right, so this is where it comes in to like the, we had saw a video, I don't know if I sent it in the chat, but the whole gist of it was just like, I can't be a stay-at-home wife. I can't be a stay-at-home mom because there's only so many times I can go shopping. There's only so many times I can go to yoga class. There's only so many times I can da-da-da-da-da-da-da. It's like, okay, well, everything you're saying is you-centered. Is your yoga class and everything. I think that kind of, I don't know, counts as idle. Because if it's the direct opposite of the things that are like adding on to her household, I feel like that counts as idle.
So I agree.
You tell me.
I agree. However, I think that you really are misconstruing what it means to be a stay-at-home mom. Mm-hmm. Because what else would you do? After all the diapers are changed, after dinner is ready, you made sure you woke up early, got them breakfast, went back and took your nap, the house is clean, the laundry's done, the floors are swept. Mm-hmm. What should she be doing? You're saying work. That's not a stay-at-home mom. Mm-hmm. That's a work-from-home mom. That's a working woman still.
Yeah. The reason why I classify it as a stay-at-home is because she doesn't have to be anywhere. She doesn't have to be anywhere to do her job, to provide. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but she should not.
Now, when you say, like, I don't want a girl that just wants to grow up and I want to be a wife. I just want to leave it that. That's when we get into idleness. Because what are you doing before then? You know, she's cleaning, she's clothes, all that stuff. But that is not fulfilling your duties to get some bread, basically.
It's not her duty to get bread.
What is this?
Let me be careful.
Okay.
Let me be tactful. It's not necessarily her duty to get bread, but she does it. Yeah. Because she's a bad mama jamma. This is the depiction of an amazing woman. Uh-huh. This is a lot. This is a lot for a woman to do. This is a lot for a woman to be. So is it her duty to get bread? No. But the bad ones do. The top tier ones do. That's the point. This one got her own. That's what I'm trying to say. Does that make sense? Yeah. Yeah. So it is her duty to be a wife to you, but I don't know. Man. Mm-hmm. So you put here, what would you have your wife doing? Yeah. So what would you have your wife doing?
Like I said, we can bring it back to, like, let's say we have a clothing brand. And just what she do all day, she responds to the, I'll go off, I'll do my thing. She'll be in there responding to where my order.
So here's my thing though, Thomas, because we're supposed to be being specific. What clothing brand do you have?
If I have one.
Since when?
I can start a clothing brand.
How?
I can start a clothing brand. But here's the thing though, also her talents as well. So my girl, she'd be in there crocheting. If her thing was just like, I want to mass produce whatever crocheting thing to do. Oh my gosh. And that's what she brings to the table in order to bring some bread.
Mind you, he's engaged, okay?
Oh my God.
Mind you, he's not even talking about like what I would do. Like this is supposed to be like, dude.
Oh my God, this is ridiculous.
I just want to throw that out there for the audience. Since we're talking about personal anecdotes.
You want to do the thing, right? You know, when we get it all ironed out. Let's iron it out now. It'll be fine.
Let's iron it out now. Can you try again?
Well, listen.
Start over. Just start over.
I'll start the clothing brand.
Oh God.
I'll start the clothing brand. She'll get 1,000 things that she got to package a day. And some things out, and that's her duty.
Have you talked about this before?
Yes.
So she wants to start a clothing brand?
Well, not that specifically. What are you talking about? This is just hypothetical.
No,
all right.
I'm asking, what would your wife be doing?
I would have her do that. Now, we talked about this. It was just an idea floating in the ether.
And this is back to why women don't want to be a trad wife.
In the ether.
This is why people don't want to be a trad wife, because you just decided for yourself.
Well, no,
my wife will do this. Have we discussed it? No. Does she have a passion for it? No. But I be seeing her do stuff, so I'm gonna make her have a job.
It's like I know it's in her. That don't mean nothing. Beautifulness that encouraged her to pull it out of her. To figure out what it is.
It doesn't matter if it's in there.
She does. Well, maybe I should make this clear that she does have a gumption and, like, I don't know, and a desire to do these things.
Yeah, right? But you're still making her do it.
I would not make her do it. I wouldn't be like, wait, is that a job? Put that job away.
Oh my God.
Go quit right now. I would never do that.
But gang.
That's crazy.
But gang. That's what you say you want though.
I would love that. That would be preferable.
Does she want that?
Yes.
She wants to be a stay-at-home wife?
Well, yes.
And do what?
What the freaking Proverbs 31 tells her to do. We want to get that correct. We want to get it correct. But
I think it sounds like Thomas is a work in progress for Thomas. This is what I'm gathering.
Listen, it's everybody's first time on Earth. All right. It's a lot.
Thomas is getting stressed out.
It is a lot. Making me question these things. So, I'm sorry, therapist. Did you want to talk to me about my relationship? It's supposed to be the Kultur Shaper Podcast, not the Thomas Shaper Podcast. This is ridiculous.
Oh, you're the one that wanted to talk about personal anecdotes. notes.
Oh, shut up. I didn't-
You put, what would my wife do?
I didn't
What would your wife do? What would your wife do? That's what you said.
She would do.
And then you're saying Proverbs 31, what she gonna be out there with the wool and flax?
You know what she gonna do? You know what she gonna do?
What?
What is beneficial to the family that we decide. Amen.
Bro.
We will come together as a family decide. But I know for a fact I would love if we don't fall into the 30-minute statistic. As long as we don't fall into that, I'm like, all right, we locked in. I want my kids to have a very, very close relationship with their mom and not have to, I don't know, be subjected to public school. You.
Do I want my kids to be with me more than 30 minutes a day?
Well, we know your answer, bro. Bro hates kids. He'll be a teacher though.
I don't think that 30 minutes is really reasonable. I think that like that was that group of people. I think that like my entire family, like there's no way it's ever been less than an hour. And then if we're averaging, because Sundays, bro, we're together all day on a Sunday.
Yeah.
So when you're talking about like a true average, there's no way. Because Sunday is like 6 hours minimum, and then if you divide that, that's already almost an hour a day.
But I think they would, when you look at the study, I think it would just be defined, what does it mean to have like, to be together? Are you interacting with each other? Are you playing? Are you learning together?
And so we're talking about like literally sitting together with
intentional time.
1 on 3 times.
Yes. Like think about time that you would intentional time that you would have with your wife on a date night, but like translate that to your children.
Yeah, 30 minutes enough, gang.
I don't think so, bro.
That's because you don't got no kids.
I don't think so.
Enough
I mean, you can get tired because
that's enough talking.
Well, I will say this: that when you were teaching, you were with these kids like an hour. And how long is the class? The class period?
80 minutes.
Like 80 minutes.
Or the short like an hour, between an hour to 80 minutes.
Mm-hmm. So you with them all day, it's like I feel it. I completely understand.
But forget that. Even if I wasn't teaching, like I don't.
It's like when you with some kids that you like, that you're not forced to like.
Bro, try to sit with any kids for 30 minutes. Like that's a long time.
It can be. It can feel like it.
No, Thomas, it is. I'm telling you for a fact it is.
It can
okay,
feel like
so
it.
listen, if we're talking about intentional like date time, more than 30 minutes is a lot. Because we can't even relate. Like at least if I get bored with my girlfriend, I can start talking about her booty, right? You know what I'm saying?
You can't talk about my kid's booty.
Yeah, like that's weird. Like what do we relate on? You barely know words. Like you don't know. They don't know enough words to talk for 30 minutes, gang.
Okay.
Their vocabulary is like enough for 5 minutes of conversation.
Okay. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And so,
Bro can't even speak.
like he can't speak. What am I
I'm not
doing
kicking
with
it
him?
with him.
What am I gonna do with him?
Like, get on my level, cuz.
He's not even funny. He can't make no jokes. He can't make me laugh. I can make you laugh on Google. I got like my fingers tired. I'm doing all the work.
Like I'm doing most of the work
I'm
in this
doing all the
relationship.
heavy lifting here. Let him do something too. Dang.
You laugh. You like peekaboo, peekaboo. All right, now you do
Like,
me.
You do me. Now you sit there looking dumb. You sit there looking dumb. That's enough time.
Bro, do me, bro.
I'm not even being funny, bro. 30 minutes is a lot of time.
I feel like it could
Think about
be.
it. No, because if we're talking about including parallel play, then okay. We could watch a movie together.
Yeah.
You're on your phone, I'm on my phone. We're both reading. Bible time for 15 minutes. We eat together. We're talking for 30 minutes. I could see it being a lot of time together, but intentional, 30 is a long time. 30 is about it.
You don't like kids, Dan. This is so biased, though.
Thomas, try it. When was the last? Be with Kenzie for 30 minutes.
Yeah, okay, now that's maybe lifted. That's maybe lifted.
That's
I
about
will
it.
lie. I won't lie.
But Thomas, it's not just her. That is.
It
That's
can be.
it. 30 minutes is a lot of time. So I'm saying
goodness.
like, and also I would just say my advice, bro, and this is my advice coming from someone who's also still learning it. Listen to these statistics and understand that there's probably a reason. This stuff is the way it is, gang.
They only pull people with annoying kids.
Like there's stuff and then like at what age? Like, bro, what are you gonna do with the 4-year-olds for more than 30 minutes? One-on-one?
You gotta read, you gotta play.
Oh my God, that's about 15 minutes of activities. But
You gotta
just named.
sing.
15 minutes.
Oh my God.
This is all done in 15. I'm gonna drop Zali off with you.
Word.
And set a timer of how long you're intentional with her.
Okay.
Like, try.
All right.
30 minutes is a long time, gang.
Well, to give you know the flowers, you compound that over like 11 years. You can't say that's not gonna be a big difference.
Yeah, the 30 minutes.
Yeah.
right? 30 minutes is good. That's about it. I can see
Okay.
that. An hour, if we're talking about parallel play, 2 hours. If we include, we watch a movie together, or you sit on the couch, I sit on the couch. We do Bible time before bed. How was your day? Average, in the car conversation, 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Yeah.
My kids, they gotta be funny. If they want more than 30 minutes of my time, they better be funny. They better know how to make some bread. You better have a solution for my KPI problem. You better know how to properly format a SWOT analysis. If you want my time, yeah, come with some value. Come with some value.
Okay.
They're gonna have to.
Father, look, I covered the whole website.
Thank God.
Jeez.
Otherwise you're gonna be on the street.
Jeez. Took you long enough. You're 11 years old.
Like, dang.
11?
Come on,
Jesus
son.
Christ.
I got a B+ on my test. B+.
E.
Get out of here. First of all, I dropped out without your age. Second of all, so if you're gonna go to school, you better be an A student. I want A's or drop out. You're gonna go do your best.
Crazy flex. Crazy flex. I mean, if you're a billionaire, it's like, all right, can't be mad. Hey, B+. I dropped out at your age.
Like,
Look at me. Successful.
but yeah.
Okay. So we can round it out. We can round
please
this
round
out.
it
We can
out.
round this out. We can round this out.
Because you need to think about it more, and I think we need to do a follow-up episode.
Yeah, we'll see.
You need to know
Come back in 5 years.
what it is. Please, I hope it doesn't take that long.
I'm like, it's like, how long you spend with your kids? I'm like, kids. Oh, I forgot to go pick them up.
No, we need to do a follow-up episode of what you plan on making your wife do.
Wouldn't make her do anything. You try to trick me. You try to trick me.
That's what you said.
You try to trick me, bro.
What would I make my wife do?
I would never make my wife do anything.
I just tell them what my wife would do.
Yeah.
Here's what I would make my wife do. I would make my wife wake up and give me a kiss every morning because I just love her so much.
Yeah.
And I would make her lay in the bed a little bit longer while I get up to make her some food because I'm going to cook her breakfast. Because what I look like making her cook breakfast every morning.
Wow.
I want us to race to see who wakes up earlier. I want her to come in the kitchen and be like, now, I told you I was cooking today. I'm like, you know I'm listening to you. Shut up. Go sit down. Go sit down. It's almost done.
Hit her a little bit.
Yeah.
Real quick.
You know what I'm saying? And then push her in the face. I'm just kidding.
Punch her in the face.
Stay serious. Stay serious. Stay serious. I'm taking my dream, okay? Lock in. So, yeah, then she would go lay down, wait for me, breakfast in bed. We kick in. We might get to watch a little bit of something, maybe a morning sermon together on the TV before we start getting ready for work. And then, I'm going to definitely have my own business. So some days I might leave before her. Some days I might leave after her. Some days I might want to take her to work. Let's say if I know I want to go on a date straight after work. I don't want you to come home and change. No. We're going out to eat right after work. So I'm going to drop you off and I'm going to go to work and I'm going to pick you up. Yeah. And then we're going to go right out. And we're going to kick it. We're going to date night. Or I might be like, all right, you go to work. I'm going to make sure I got all the bags in the car. We flying right after work. Right after we get off. We flying for the weekend. We're going to Minnesota. What's in Minnesota? White people. And me.
Cows.
White people and me and you. That's it. Yeah.
Sounds like a good vacation right there.
Yeah. And so we're going to go. That's all it is.
I can't resist the white people, bro.
Yeah, we're going to go out there, go kick it for the weekend, and then come back. That's what I want. And I want a woman who definitely, I see my wife being a business owner. I really would love for her to find a passion within my vision.
Yeah.
If it does not happen, that's fine. That's not like a deal breaker for me if we don't have the same business, but I just like my vision is so big that any woman who I could be with would probably be
Like you playing a little somewhere in here.
something.
Somewhere.
Something. I want a woman who can counsel. That's like so big for me. And so even if her job looks like us having the home where I walk in and somebody's probably there sitting with her talking. Like, I want that to be the regular. I want a woman who loves people a little bit more than me because I know I'm called to people. I don't really like them like that. So I need someone who enjoys people. That's so important to me. What else? See, now I'm fantasizing. What else you think I want based on how I be acting?
So you ain't saying nothing about kids. You need to get to that. You need to get to that.
Well, bro, there's gonna be no kids in my life until at least 30.
30.
30, yes, 30. You have 30 years? 30, yes, 30.
You bro gonna do the buzzer beater?
Bro.
You gonna shrivel up and go dry down there, bro. You gotta get on it.
Me?
Sorry, I wasn't familiar with your game.
Speak for yourself.
You say, bro, I practice every night. I'm like, bro, there's no huzz here. How are you practicing?
Don't look by my bed.
All right, I'm about to go away and get your phone out the room real quick. I'll be back. No, don't go in there. I'm like,
I miss.
hold on, bro. I think I stepped in peanut butter.
Ew. Yuck.
Oh, my man, it might be mayonnaise.
I miss.
You was eating a McCrispy up here, gang? Extra mayonnaise?
You were disgusting.
I was sorry, bro.
You're disgusting.
Got carried away, gang.
But anyway, yeah, I definitely I want to spoil my woman.
Yeah.
I want to buy her whatever she wants.
This is true. But she has to earn it. By being the Proud 31 woman. If she doesn't, get a punisher.
You know who, what's so funny is that my therapist he keeps saying that.
What?
He keeps using the word earn, and I don't like it. It doesn't sit right with me.
In what context?
He feels like he's trying to get me to understand that you should not make every woman your priority if they don't deserve it. And how does a woman show you that she deserves you to be a priority? She has to do things to earn it. And I don't like that word.
Earn.
I really don't.
Why?
Because I don't feel like I've earned enough. I don't feel like I've really earned the woman that I want. And so maybe it feels like wrong for me to say that the woman should earn me.
No, we're trying to be fair.
I think it is fair. I think it's reasonable.
What would it take for you to earn the woman then?
I feel
that you're not already.
The only
bring it to the table.
The only way that I feel like I could really earn the woman is by being the exact man, like in the finish line. Like I'd have to be done.
Oh wow.
You know what I mean? Like I don't feel like a man in process could earn the woman that I envision.
Wow.
So it's like I can't expect her to be perfect and have earned everything from me if I didn't earn it. I'm not done yet.
Yeah.
I have a lot of flaws. I have a lot of that I need patience with. And it's like, I don't want to approach the relationship like, you got to do this, and that. Because I don't like rules. Don't give me rules.
Yeah.
Don't give me rules.
Well, I guess there would have to be, while you were saying that, I was like, is bro in the sink or swim category? Or was it, I think it is the, what is it? You got it from like the pastor or something. I think it's a sink or swim mentality. Or
feast or famine.
Feast or famine mentality.
Feast or famine, yeah.
So it's like if you don't, for context, if you don't have it all together,
you can't have nothing.
Put them in the right little bowl, it's just like, you don't deserve the rest of it. That's what I'm thinking. Because like now you have to, with the mindset that you have, now you have to figure out what would correlate to, okay, so I'm doing this. All right, that would mean that according to my calculations, carry the one that she would have to, I would be worthy of this.
And that's what I don't want.
So now I can trade in my relationship credits.
Yeah. And that's what I don't want. To me, that's how earning sounds though.
Yeah.
When you say the word earn, it sounds like tit for tat.
Yeah.
It sounds like this.
Transactional.
Yeah, and I don't like it.
Okay.
Just be the woman. Just be her.
Just be, so I don't gotta go in.
That's all I need.
I don't gotta pull up your receipt or your bill.
Like I just need, bro, I just want my her. I just want, like, if you're the woman, I promise we'll figure everything else out.
Yeah.
I'll be patient with everything. I'll take the flaws. I'll take the past mistakes. I'll take the this and the that. The I don't know, I don't understand, I shouldn't have said it that way, the arguments, because I know I have my list of baggage. I have my stuff that I'm bringing to the table that might be too much for you to carry, that might be too much for me to put on you. And I know we both got to unpack our baggage. We both got stuff that we should not be doing, we should not have done, we should not think that way, we should not feel that way in our heart. But we're here together, we're going to unpack it together, and we're going to figure this thing out. And as long as you're willing to ride, I'm willing to ride. That's it. I just need the woman. That's it, gang. See? And that's how you know that was it. That's how you know that was it. So, you got it.
I mean, that was just so beautiful.
So,
clip that, chat.
Yeah, clip that. I guess the application question is, or the application point as we close, is what kind of wife do you really want? And how do you plan on being the man that sits among the elders of the land? How do you plan on being known at the city gates and sitting among the elders? Basically being the man that carries a Proverbs 31 woman?
Yeah.
How are you a man who, hey, listen, like, how you gonna get with a fat girl if you weak? That was a stretch, but walk with me.
PHAT or FAT?
No, FATTT.
PHAT or LIZZ? Sorry, it was right there.
That was a lie.
We were talking about it before.
We were.
No
But
animosity.
anyway, yeah. If you scrawny, if you tiny, you can't get with no big old
You're not
girl.
gonna be able to lift her up.
The more that she got, the more cornbread that she be eating,
Yeah, the more of a lump to her shiz.
the more big to her back, the more fat to her back.
The more fat to her ass. Thank you.
The more pork in her belly. Right? The more pork that rhymes,
Yeah.
the more Colette in her straw.
The more diabetes.
The more Cal in her Ories.
The more Oreos.
The more claw in her arteries. The more claw in her arms.
Oh my God.
Listen, walk with me. The stronger you gotta be, okay?
Yes.
And I'm thinking, even intellectually, and even as a woman who is like as far as wisdom,
Yeah.
like the more wiser a woman is, the more, honestly, not to be, what is it like when you're like vain, like you're just looking at like beauty standards,
Like self-centered or
like shallow, like I don't know. Well, not to be shallow or vain, but the more beautiful your woman is, or I should say pretty, right? Because we're all beautiful. But the more pretty she is, like the cuter that she is, the more attractive that she is, like the stronger you have to be mentally.
Yeah.
Because people gonna be looking. People gonna try you.
They're gonna look, they're
Girls
gonna
gonna be on her. Girls gonna be on her for jealous reasons. You know, dudes gonna be on her because she bad or whatever. Like the smarter she is, the more money that she makes, the stronger you have to be in yourself, the more secure you have to be.
Yeah.
And so I guess the close is, if you really want a full Proverbs 31 woman, how can you be the man that deserves that? How can you be the man that sits among the elders and is known at the city gates? And if you are a Proverbs 31 woman, or you feel like you are, or you want to be a Proverbs 31 wife, what you gonna do with your life? What are you gonna do? Because it better not be stay at home. That ain't the answer for me no more. And we're gonna do a recap episode because Thomas is gonna go home. He's sitting here disagreeing with me right now, but I'm already knowing. He's gonna go home and think about it. He'll be like, dang, that don't make no sense. And then he's gonna come back to me in a little bit and be like, okay, let's lock in. What are you gonna do? And what are your expectations? But you don't got much time because you already got the ring on your finger. So you better be ready.
Oh my goodness gracious.
We're gonna be back 2 episodes from now.
I got 2 episodes, bro. I got 2 Fridays.
We're gonna recap.
All right.
I'll see you guys next week on the BRGR Podcast. Imagine.
Oh,
on the
I
Kultur
forgot.
Shaper
I didn't
Podcast.
catch it.